So my friend Dave from Sustainable Harvest was here this week, and he gave me a new coffee to try. It's always cool to get to try new or different origins rather than just our own. This coffee is actually from Guatemala, as you can see there, right? It's from Finca El Valle in Antigua, which is actually not that far away. As a fun fact, my hometown of Copan Rinas is actually it's closer to Guatemala City than to my own capital, Tegucigalpa. So we're pretty often, more or less often in Guatemala. So this should be a very nice, interesting coffee to try. It says here it has golden raisins, brown sugar, and dark rum. I had never heard of dark rum in a coffee, so I'm super excited of this. And the roasters are in the US. The roasters are in Olympia, Washington State, and Atlanta, Georgia. It's a coffee from Batdorf and Bronson coffee roasters, you can see here. In the back of the package, it says it's 2 tablespoons of ground coffee plus 6 ounces of water. But I'll try to do a 16:1 ratio, I guess, something like that. And it smells pretty good, so let's go ahead and try it out. So I'm gonna go with the V60 for this coffee. I always think that the V60 is actually one of the best ways to try new coffees. And plus, it's actually one of my favorites, so why not, right? The coffee smells really good, actually. It was roasted recently, beginnings of May, so it should be super good still. I mean, I know that the fresher, but I mean, it came all the way from the States, so it should be good, right? Has a nice medium roast to it, so I'm excited. I'm gonna do 25 grams, give or take, so I'll be using 400 milliliters of water for this. So again, like I said, it's gonna be a 16:1 ratio. So let me see, 25 grams of coffee. There you go. So coffee's in, and let me tear this, and we're gonna start the brew. I'm really excited actually, because it's not always that you get to brew different origins. I've always thought that it's interesting. Like for us coffee farmers, we don't get to taste different origins. I mean, I've tasted Honduran coffee from all over, especially my region of Copan, which is a very known region of coffee, right? But still, it's always super interesting when you get to cup or when you get to try coffees from around the world. So that's why every time I get the chance to travel, I'm always looking for specialty coffee shops or especially roasters, so I can, I don't know, try a coffee from Rwanda or try a coffee from Colombia or Ecuador or Guatemala, even Guatemala. So the bloom already happened, more or less. Let me see. Let's pour to around 150 grams, give or take. There you go. Let it bubble a little bit. So again, remember, I'm not really a barista or a brewer, but I enjoy making a V60. You can't really go that wrong with a V60, I guess. I don't know what you guys think. I know that probably there's perfect ways to do it, and there's the brewer cup and whatsoever, but can't really go that wrong with a V60, right? I guess it's also kind of fun for you guys to try different type of coffees, and especially if you guys are in Europe or in the US and in countries where you import the coffee, right? And you have such an amazing rainbow of different type of specialty coffees, because from time to time, that's a problem in origin countries, that we ship most of our great coffee and then we don't really leave any good coffee for us. Our brand, actually, Café Welches, has started to do that a lot in the past 5-6 years. We developed the new different blends. Usually we only had one before, But now we have 4 blends, and we even have a seasonal blend that we're actually changing throughout the year, 3-4 times a year, depending on the demand and everything. And what I actually do there, it's I use my experiments in the farm, right? So I'll be experiment in the farm with different type of fermentations. I'll be experimenting with new varietals or new types of coffees. I don't know. I'll be experimenting a lot throughout the farm, and those are the ones that, so if an experiment goes good, right, it's done right, or I don't know, if the experiment turns out to be good, then I'll definitely, since some of the time it's a very small batch, my experiments, because I don't want to ruin most of the coffee, right? If it goes right, I'll use that for a special blend, for this seasonal blend that we have. So it's always, like I said, it's quite interesting when we get new coffees, and especially if it's from, I always like to give it a little stir, especially if it's from a different origin, right? Because as a copper as well, that can kind of help me get to know different type of flavors. For example, dark rum. I had never really had dark rum. I'm gonna see. Hopefully, I can taste the dark rum in it. I bet I will. But I haven't tasted dark rum in a coffee, so it got me a dark rum. So I'm excited about that. So that's why what I mean that it's always interesting to cop new different origins, because you get as an origin, as a farmer, as a coffee farmer, you get to try different flavors, just try different origins, try different things that they're doing out in the world. So it's always fun. So the brew is actually done. Let me just, I'm gonna preheat my glass, and I'm gonna sit this here and try it out. This should be good, actually. It smells really, really nice, actually. You can really smell that brown sugar in it, and the raisins as well. Maybe I'm not getting the dark rum because I'm not used to it yet, but let me just try it out. It's actually really, really good. It's a great coffee, and definitely you can definitely taste. Yeah, you can taste that rum, that like almost like the cast of the rum kind of thing, right? And it's definitely brown sugar and golden raisin, as it says here. It also has a very strong chocolatey taste to it. So the variety is actually bourbon. I don't know if you can see that there, bourbon. And to be honest, this is actually a really, really good coffee. Super excited. So if you guys are that are in the US, right, and you're able to get from Batdorf and Bronson, and again, I'm not getting paid or anything, it's just really good coffee. So I do recommend this coffee from Batdorf and Bronson coffee roasters. It's actually really, really good, and I suggest you guys go ahead and check it out. Probably they have a webpage here, batdorfcoffee.com. I don't know if you guys can see there. So go ahead, check it out. Probably I guess you can order from them, and I really, really suggest you guys go ahead and try this coffee, because it's actually a really good coffee. I am very pleased with the outcome of this coffee. So I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my V60 by myself, because really good coffee. Why not, right? See you guys.